Hi everybody and welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am April. This is Plan with April. Working in my Hobonichi cousin avec Techo. I don't know. I say it wrong every darn time, I'm sure of it. Let's just pop in there. I did finish last week's spread. Oh, these sticky notes are on there because I used my Pilot G210 and the ink was a bit wet when I turned the page, so I wanted to make sure. I did do Wordle this weekend, but as you can see, I did not write it down, so that wasn't so smart. Yeah, last week turned out really, really good. Pretty busy. Pretty darn busy. I did get the camera set up in the kitchen to film cooking and plan meal planning. I did not film. It was a busy weekend. I thought Wes was headed out this weekend to go ride. Turns out he did not. So filming for the first time for cooking was not on the menu. Oh, see what I did there? On Friday last week, I got sideswiped by a deer. I didn't sideswipe a deer. A deer sideswiped me, hopped right out of the ditch. He and I made contact, huge 4-point rock on top of his little head. And I was like, well, it is what it is, buddy. You made your choice. He went from the passenger side door handle of my car all the way to the very end and lived to see another day. I stopped, he looked back at me, I looked back at him, and of course I rolled down my window and I'm like, are you okay? And he snorted and he ran off. So I'm assuming he was upset and gave me the what for through that snort, even though, seriously, I guess it was my fault. I am driving right in the middle of where he's been crossing, or his family's been crossing forever, so it makes sense that he was a little annoyed with me. Anyway, all in all, everyone was fine. My car is fine. Everything is good to go. Went and got my nails done. Did a little watermelon crawl. I don't know what's on there. It's been crazy busy this morning, checking on my plants, making sure the container garden's going well. If you remember, I planted beans last week and they have started to sprout in the kitchen. I planted them in old egg cartons because they said they don't like to be transplanted. So, meaning they don't like their roots to be disturbed. So I'm going to just slice up the 18 pack of egg carton and plant that directly in the ground because it'll decompose. Decompose? I don't think that is the right word. Compost? I don't know. Is that the right word? That feels dirty to say for plants. Decompose. Anyway, it will become part of the soil and I won't have to have disturbed my little beans. And there are black beans, kidney beans, great northern white beans, and pinto beans. So I planted all 4. I did 2 of each plant. All of them came up. All of them sprouted. So that was way good. I wasn't expecting that. So we are going to have beans coming out our ears this fall, which is good. I also heard for you, if you are gardening, if you plant your beans and you pick them as they produce on the plant, the more you pick, the more your plant will produce because its whole job is to reproduce. So if you're pulling them off, it's like, oh no, we need to produce more. So you'll get more fruit and beans and produce if you pick it off as it grows. That is a lot of information for someone who's just starting to container garden. But if you know me, I like to hyperfixate on things. So that is my hyperfixation this year. Oh, and canning. I did get my canner. So that came. So did my canning lids. The floor fan should be here today, which it cannot come soon enough. I realized this morning our house is it's old. It's 101, I think. It's a century-year-old. You can't run the Keurig and the air conditioner at the same time, just for future reference. not a good idea. It actually flips the switch. So that was fun. You can see Wednesday's word, well, Monday through Wednesday. I'm just going to put in here that I'm filming, obviously. That's what we're doing right this very second. Film. I'm going to say I'm going to organize my desk, but I probably do not have that much time this morning. Not even going to try to lie to you. Make a quick list of what I need to do today at work. And I think tonight is city council meeting, so that's always good to watch. So file, mail, merge. And that takes care of my checklist today. I think it's on at 6, but I will double check that. Still waiting for my radishes to go to seed. They haven't quite gone to seed yet, so I'm excited for that to happen. Yeah. And then for my dailies, I haven't really been keeping up. I'll be super, super honest with you. I did do a little bit of note taking from learning how to grow ginger root to planting tomatoes and corn, like what the secret is to plant a multi-level crop. You can actually plant corn and then plant your beans right next to it and use your corn stalks for your beans to grow up, which I thought was an ingenious idea. Different ways you can grow like store-bought food. So potatoes, ginger, celery, carrots, onions, garlic, and bok choy so can cabbage, can all be grown from the grocery store produce that you bring home. Now, I have done it with baby green onions before, where I just cut the tops and then put the white part in water. And you can do that for a period of time, but then eventually you lose all of its nutritional value, because there's not, well, I don't know, probably not all, especially out here with well water, but some of it, because it's not in the soil. So eventually I'm going to have to plant that in the ground. Started doing cabbage, black beans, kidney and pinto beans, and then peppers. I do have some habaneros, some Hungarian, some serrano. I have some cabbage, and then is this michili, some cabbage. I don't know how to say that, to plant as well. These are all fall crops, and I live in 4B, the zone 4B. So I'm still good to plant through about the end of this month, 1st of August. Wes's route I'm going to put down here once he gets back. And then just some ideas here. This was from yesterday. This heat wave is awful. Holy moly. Had to break down and purchase a floor fan from Amazon. I mean, when I say breakdown, is it really that rough of a thing to order from Amazon? I think not. So this is Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to write today. I may go back and just look at some canning recipes up. I want to can some chili base, so maybe I will put that recipe in here so I have it. I may start using these pages rather than a daily. Just use them as like notes for the things that I am really, really focused on learning or doing. So I'm always trying to learn something new. I'm always trying to do something new. And I'm more than happy to share that with everyone, because, I mean, knowledge is knowledge. I don't have anything new on this month, I don't think. Nothing new yet. So that is good. And then next month is starting to fill up, so that'll be fun. These are the monthly kits from Helen, Coffee Monsters Co. And I absolutely love, love, love. I think they're just adorable. I love the colors. I really just adore all of her stickers. So the more I can use them, the better. a little chilly November and December. So yeah, I still have not figured out what to do with these yet, even though I've decorated them and they look absolutely beautiful. I thought I could do Wordle, and I could still go back and put my Wordle words in here, but I don't know that I'm going to do Wordle for the next 6 months. I might. I'm thinking probably not. And then I thought I could hyperfixate on my weight and put the numbers in here every day. And then I thought, no, I don't need that kind of sadness and drama in my life. I really don't. That is not a focus right now. And so I just don't want to overwhelm myself. You know, mental health first. Know your limits. I definitely know mine. So comment down below. Let me know if you've ever grown a garden, if you've ever wanted to grow a garden, and what is the first thing you would plant in your garden. I love you. I hope you have the very, very best day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.